Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word, His word, His word, His word.
Let me ask y'all this. Fellas, what hood y'all from?
I don't even beg for real.
How about you?
Oh, dang.
So let me ask you something. Whose hood we in right now? You say ours? Demographically, this is Oklahoma City. Y'all live on this side of town? All right, so whose hood is this right here? You say it's God's, right? What you say? Everybody's, right? So this is neutral ground, right? All right, whose hood is right over here? You say neighborhoods? I don't think you're from the east side, bro. The Hoovers is over here, right? On this side over here, the neighborhoods is on this side. What's up, bro? What's your name? Huh? Bowman. You from where?
I don't be too focused on them, games.
You're absolutely right. The reason why I'm asking y'all is because the brother pointed to the sign. I was asking where y'all identify yourselves, right? Like, what does your father call you? Son? Right. What does the government call you? What's the government call you?
Black.
Black, right? What did God call you?
Right. Bring it out.
You said sons of him? It gets more intricate than that, bro. That's what we're trying to show you. White folks done lied to us for a long time.
That's right.
White folks at one point called us niggas, right? Y'all remember that? Y'all in school right now?
We on break.
Y'all on break. Well, you know, y'all in school as far as age-wise. Where do they say our history starts here in America? What's the origin of black people? What they teach us in school? They say we were slaves. We was in Africa, right? We was chilling in Africa, and then some white folks came and snatched us up, and that's where our history began, right? Y'all know your history is much more deeper than that? What's your name, bro? Christian. What if I told you that your history is in the Bible, and all the people you read about in this Bible look like you?
That's right.
What if I told you that God chose you from before you was even born? God ordained that you was one of his.
Right. Right. The white man just manipulated.
They did what?
They manipulated it.
How?
Good. I'm glad.
Huh?
Y'all focus that in y'all world.
So watch this. If I understand that white people manipulated that, right? What else are they manipulating now? And I'm glad you, who said they don't bang?
Don't it get deeper?
Which one of y'all said you don't bang?
Don't it get deeper?
You said that, right?
Like, we're
Watch
here
this.
right now.
What
We're
is?
focused on
I
white
told
people,
you.
right?
Hold on,
Right?
bro. Check this
How
out.
many white people
hold
are
on,
here?
Hold on, brother. Watch out, watch out. What if I told you gangs was created by white folks?
Who gives a fuck about gangs, bro?
You say who gives a what? Look around.
This is the ghetto.
Hold on. You say it's
We're
the ghetto.
black.
We in the hood right now. They selling
Exactly.
drugs at this corner. Our
Exactly.
children don't know who they are.
Who cares?
Our children don't know where they're going.
cares?
You say who cares, but it's affecting them.
No, bro. You're trying to get...
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Give me Jeremiah 17,
Like,
verse 4. Watch this, bro. Read.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee.
God said we would be cut off, disconnected from our heritage, right? So what is our heritage now? What is our culture?
to do better.
No, that's not our culture right now. We don't even know our true history.
If we don't know our true history, we can't even...
Hold on, say it in the mic, bro.
If we don't even know our true history, we can't even really be ourselves.
You damn right.
You can't
Now
find
watch
yourself
this.
until you...
Watch this. I asked the young men, I said, what hood are we in? Check this out.
You're born, right?
Right here, bro. I asked the young men, I said, what hood are we in? And they were right when they said, this is kind of like neutral ground. See, I'm from Oklahoma City. I grew up on the west side. Demographically, culturally, our neighborhoods are broken up into gangs. Our neighborhoods are broken up into hoods. And it's still going on to this day because we've been handed a culture that is not ours.
Right, and it ain't
Right?
ours.
You're right. But watch it. You said this earlier, it don't matter. We would be fools to turn our eyes to what is affecting our culture. For example, why is it that two black men can't lock eyes for longer than 3 seconds before it's like, nigga, what you looking at?
Right.
Nigga, what you looking at? Culturally, we have been told that me staring into your eyes and making a connection with you, culturally, that's disrespectful. But in every other culture in the world, that is a form of respect to show here that I'm listening to what you're talking about. I want to speak to you. I want to talk to you. We have been disconnected from our heritage. Read that one more time.
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee.
Let me give you another cultural issue that we have. Culturally, God told us, give me 1 Corinthians 11 and 4. This is what God told us. I want you to notice all the brothers out here. And I want you to look at yourself and notice what's happening. Watch this. 1 Corinthians 11 and 4. Read that.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 4. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoring his head.
God told us as the Israelites, when you hear this Bible being taught, when you in front of the Word of God, and you speaking about God, God says you got to uncover your head. Now it's chilly out here, but I want y'all to look at each and every one of these brothers out here right now. What do you notice about everybody? Exactly. You know why? Because culturally we wasn't taught that when the word comes out, we got to uncover our heads. So these are many things in our culture that God gave us that we wasn't told.
Yeah, that's why I like wearing a hat.
You like wearing a hat? Why?
Because y'all don't have one.
What sense does that make, bro? What's your name again?
Bowman.
Bowman. Let me tell you something.
Bow and arrow.
Watch this.
Get it?
Give me Deuteronomy
Straight to your heart.
28. Watch this, bro.
Catch that one.
The reason that's not even talking about what we're talking about right now.
I'm trying to meet you, bro.
So meet me. Watch this. Let me ask you a real question. No, he good. He good. Let me ask you a question.
We all family.
Be honest.
Okay.
You do drugs, Bowman? Keep it 100 with me.
What drug?
Any drug. Deuteronomy 28. What's happened to us, believe it or not, weed is jacking us up. Marijuana is jacking us up, especially this new stuff they out here. Y'all don't realize when they legalized marijuana in
They get to touch
Oklahoma,
it.
they touched it.
They get to touch it. Everything
They
the white man
changed
touch
it.
it.
Now, marijuana ain't the same. Not that it was okay before, but it is changing our minds and hurting us. Watch this, Deuteronomy 28. And because of that, we out here bugged the hell out. Let me give you an example. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 28. And the Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart.
You know what it means to be smitten with madness? What does being smitten with madness mean? No, that's not what this is talking about. But listen, this is what you're experiencing, Bowman. Right now, yes sir, you have. Listen, right now your mind is going different places. Right now the word of God is trying to reach out to you. And I know, Bowman, you're not the same little boy that your mama raised you to be. Life has changed you, right, Bowman? Be 100 with me, Bowman. Things have happened. You didn't experience some things, right, Bowman? It's because culturally we were cut off from God. And all that we're going through now is written in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. Read that one more time.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 28. And the Lord shall smite thee with madness and with blindness and astonishment of heart.
Listen, Bubba, we was in the same position you was in at one point. Yes, we were.
Y'all good. Y'all good.
No, listen to me, Bubba. I want you to hear me right now. We were in the same position at one point. And you know what we had to realize? That we have been smitten with madness.
Right.
That the way that we perceive and see the world ain't right, it's skewed. That God didn't call us out here to be niggas. God didn't call us out here to do drugs. God didn't call us out here to be against our people. Bowman, watch this. Let's be 100. You know those young men was listening for a second? And then you stood in front of them, Bowman, and you distracted them, and you gave them a way out. Now they're going down the street. Who knows what's happening down the street? This was the safest place they could be at, Bowman. This was the safest place they could be. But right now, our children out here dying right now, Bowman. They need to be where the men of God is at.
That's right.
They need to be attentive to this Bible. They need to pay attention when the word of God is coming out. But you distracted them, Bowman. Now we're going to chalk all that up. My question to you is, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you love God? Of course, right? Watch this. Give me 1 John chapter 2, verse 3. There's a stipulation with that, Bo. Just like my man, you see how my man's being respectful? He done took his head covering off. You see how my man is listening? He's attentive. Watch this. 1 John chapter 2, verse 3. Listen to this.
The book of 1 John chapter 2, verse 3.
You said you love God, right? Okay.
And hereby we do know that we know him, if we keep his commandments.
You know the Lord? It says this is the only way you know that you know the Lord. If you keep his commandments. Right. Read it again.
10. And
he said 10. That's what I'm talking about. Culturally, we've been cut off. There's so many more laws than 10. There's so many commandments than 10. But white people have said, no, only worry about the 10 commandments, right? Our people don't even listen to the 10. You know the Sabbath day is one of the 10 commandments? The Sabbath day is right now. You're not supposed to be buying, no selling, no cooking, no cleaning, no shopping on the Lord's Sabbath day. You're supposed to congregate with your brothers on the Sabbath day. Right. All praise to the Most High, but you still ain't took that hat covering off, Bowman. The Lord said, now Bowman, you all right with me. You all right with me, Bowman.
I took it off
now
when
listen,
I came over
here. I wasn't here. But listen though, what I'm saying is, the reason why I love God so much is because I know God created me and he can decreate me. Therefore, when his words come out, I hear somebody know, I'm going to adhere to it. God said what? I'm covering your head when you hear this word coming out. When you praying or prophesying, I'm covering your head. So I say, yes, Lord. I ain't asking questions. I'm not going to say second guess nothing. Now watch this. Read that.
And hereby we do know that we know him, if we keep his commandments. He that said, I know him.
It says, he that saith, I know him. You know the Lord, brother? You look familiar. What's your name, bro? I done seen you before, bro. Where you from? Check this out, bro. You know the Lord? Watch it. It says, hereby we do know that we know him, read.
He that said, I know him, and keep not his commandments, is a liar.
When I heard this verse, I had to make sure, you know what, that I ain't no liar. So I had to make sure I kept God's commandments. I had to make sure that I did what God said to do, right? Read.
And the truth is not in him.
So we got to make sure the truth is in us. We got to make sure. What is the truth? Have y'all ever heard that before? Ask a man of God what the truth is. You know what he's going to tell you? You know what he's going to tell you? Psalms 119, verse 142. That's right. This is the truth. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Right. Psalms 119, verse 142. This is the truth right here. Read.
Let me record it before you read.
I got you. Let me know when you're ready.
We got to make sure this hit social media. That's
it got to hit.
That's what
we know that. You ready? Read.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 142.
The whole world wants to know, what is the truth of God? Read out.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness.
Come on.
And thy law.
Thy what?
Thy law.
Thy what?
Thy law.
Read.
Is the truth.
The laws of God is the truth.
That's right.
We wasn't taught that. We wasn't taught that the laws of God was that important. When we read the Bible, we like to read the Bible like it's all spiritual. Like, yeah, man, this has a spiritual meaning of this, and this is how you take it in, and this. God gives knowledge, and God, in that knowledge, God gave you instructions.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today.